You know what that fence is all about right there? That little black thing? It's keep the dirt from sliding when it gets wet.
Hello, we are live. Live from Antietam.
Bloodiest.
What do you know about?
It's the bloodiest single day, dude.
I know nothing.
They built a whole industry off just the bloodiest day.
The bloodiest single day in American history.
Imagine if it wasn't the bloodiest single day, this town would be nothing.
This town would be nothing. Sorry, move over 9/11. There's a new single bloodiest day. It's here. It's Antietam. They must have been so pissed on 9/11.
Oh, I must have ruined it.
Like, what the fuck?
Tourism dipped. Everyone's going to the
like,
new
why
Twin
does everybody
Towers.
want to see this bloody? This was way worse. God damn. Now,
That's the
Nate,
worst
we're
thing
here
happened
with
this town.
Nate Marshall. He's our guest today. Gardini's on the ones and twos. Gardini, do you have a microphone for yourself? Why didn't you do that?
We can share.
I have a fourth.
All right.
Do you want a mic or do you feel like you got your hands full?
I'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah, Gardini's he's easy to panic.
Yeah, if you got something of import to say, just tap me, tap Nate, or tap Shane. We'll lend you the mic.
We started our tour of Antietam today by hitting the gift shop first.
Yep.
And Matthew was immediately courted by a severely autistic man.
Yeah, man.
He courted you. He noticed you.
He said I was cute.
He did say, well, I
He
think
said my spyglass was cute.
Matt
So I was
purchased
cute.
a $30 spyglass.
with a map, with a historic map.
That is crap, dude.
You talking about this map is fucking
No,
accurate as
the
hell.
fucking spyglass.
No, the
Well,
spyglass is dope.
They're not as good as I was gonna get the kids binoculars, but I got this here spyglass, dude, and it's
I would have got the binoculars, but they had them labeled as children's binoculars.
don't
so
let
you
that
just
stop.
can't.
Yo,
Why
I hate to
why
bring
not?
it to you.
Because
Everything in the gift shop.
they're children's binoculars.
Hey,
Don't. I'm here to learn, guys. Don't start with me like this.
Damn, Matt, take a look at the smoke up on the ridge there with your
see what's
spyglass.
going on over there?
That could be the start of the parade. There's also a parade in town today here at Antietam in
I see that smoke
Sharpsburg.
rising.
Have you
Someone might be setting up a fire over there. We should probably check it out.
there could be some rebel encampments on that ridge.
True.
Do you think you should? Well, you told me you were a Confederate at heart.
What? No,
You
I
had
never
mentioned
said, I never
that-
said that.
Well, you
Someone's
I think if you go
mobility
back-
chair probably malfunctioned and went up in flames for the parade. It's just
in
gonna
one
be
of
like-
those hills.
It's gonna be like battle bots.
It is.
That parade's gonna be just mobility scooters, dude.
Yeah, it's actually going to give us a good depiction of what Antietam may have been like that day. Like a retreat, just left wagons, abandoned wagons everywhere, just wheelchairs shattered on the hills.
Instead of blood, it's gonna be people with like ketchup on their face.
Yeah,
from
it's going
biting
to be
the hot
big
dogs.
gulps spilled. Yeah, again, just like Gettysburg, there has been a pretty wide array of fats in town.
Good amount of fats.
Beautiful
Mostly
town, though.
fats.
Beautiful town. I'm telling you, that's why I'm working so hard. I just want to come to a town like this and just get as fat as humanly possible, and just fucking stroke out.
Yes, just have a stroke one day. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the local creamery every day, go to the parade, and just.
Hopefully die during the parade. Hopefully end, or you could lay down slowly in front of it and have a fire truck slowly roll over your head. That'd be a nice way to kill yourself.
My wife would understand. She'd know. I'd be like, "Look, these are my final wishes. Please respect." them."
Yes.
I want to get run over by the fucking. And then they'll put a memorial. You see all the memorials they have in every town.
Mm-hmm.
I might petition my my local part of Philadelphia. Like, where are our veteran flags? We
Oh
don't
yeah,
honor
they
any of
always
the
have
vets.
these.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty
every
new.
small town has like flag posts of pictures of old guys from like
Yeah.
the Korean War.
Vietnam and shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
Pretty tight.
Nathan, what do you think of that type of thing?
It never makes me feel good, but I don't have a real valid reason why.
It doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
You don't like soldiers?
Good
It's
God.
not. No, here it is. Because
How-
it's not.
you
I know.
hate
Wait,
this
listen.
country?
Hear
They
me.
do.
No. Hear me out. I have no.
No, JK,
country,
JK, JK.
no. Nah, when I only see them,
Israel. You
I
guys
own-
should go.
Nah, there's nowhere we can go. This is
You
the
guys
best.
should take Israel.
We should
Yeah.
just take Israel.
I'm saying if you want to, I would support that. But yeah, fuck it.
Guys, can we knock it off? This
Ah,
is
sure,
we're at the
sure,
fucking
sure.
battlefield.
Sorry.
I knew
Sorry,
you
sorry,
guys.
sorry.
We're at the battlefield. All you can talk about is mud and dirt running from this.
Well,
We're at
it's
a
important.
battlefield, dude.
You brought up the fats.
The fats are integral to the battlefield. It is a
Who do you think they died for? They died so we
Yeah.
could get this fat.
It's actually kind of true. They did die. It's like, dude, imagine you can just eat candy whenever you want and
Oh.
chill all the time.
Oh my god. Video games.
They would, if they would have seen video games, they would have been like, it was all worth it.
Fuck, man. That'd be awesome.
So
lay out the scene, dude. I got the map. I have the whole Civil War.
well, you have
spread
the
out
map
before
of
me.
the United States.
Well, no, look.
Go ahead, tell them where we're at in the timeline. Start with
Right now.
Start with back here at 1860.
You mean stop at
November
1860?
6th. What happened on November 6th?
Abraham
1860?
Lincoln got elected president.
Now
And
only
people were pissed.
Only about a month later, then what happened?
South Carolina said, "God damn it, get the hell out of here."
South Carolina said we didn't
Some
vote.
bullshit.
South Carolina said the election was stolen.
It was stolen.
We're out.
They didn't storm the cap, but they were like, "We're out of here."
No,
We're
they did
seceding.
not.
I'm surprised that people aren't like seceding more.
I think they're
That's
working
on the
on
table. Well, I think.
Well, they tried, dude. And what happened? They tried to secede last time.
True.
We fucking
Yeah,
came
true.
down there and gave them
Well,
what
this
for?
map's it's kind of looking like the Confederates won.
What do you? Oh, they won a lot of battles.
They did
yeah.
a lot. I mean,
Certainly.
I'm counting. It's like 10 wins Confederates to 11 wins with the Union, and it's also
Well, see this? See out here? This is my boy Grant. Grant was out here.
What was this all about down here?
This is the Western Theater. So Grant was out here just cutting off New Orleans, which was a
Can I get a
major.
peek at that?
Yeah, New Orleans was big for the South. That was like their fucking major. Oh, god damn it, Gardini! How dare you be filming this? Well, you don't film at the battlefield at all. I'm pointing to a map like a moron, and Gardini's in the back filming.
I thought they were just inventing wins down here to make it look better.
No, this is us. This is Grant giving these southern fucking dipshits what for. This one should not count as a win. Literally, no one died
Yeah, it was
there.
bullshit. That's
No one
bullshit.
died there.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I might. Do we have an ink, a feather?
What
quill
happened?
Yeah,
handy?
that's Fort Sumter.
I'm gonna cross that off. So, yeah, some guy just
So
popped
that was
off
that was
once.
just
Change
where
history, you're crossing it off.
Fort Sumter. That's where the war started. That's where South Carolina attacked a federal garrison.
Yeah, they stormed the Capitol.
Why so close,
Yeah,
Gardini?
Gardini, are you making a fucking mockery of us? You're sticking the camera in people's faces while they're speaking.
I'm over here trying to give America a real shot.
Yeah, Nate, you'd like this. All this was for you guys. All this was so you guys could fucking hang out.
Which battles did which battles did the USCTs fight in?
The colored troops?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, yeah. Isn't that what they're called? The USCTs? It's the only thing I know
maybe,
about the
yeah.
Civil War.
I don't know. I never really got into them. I never really gave them much time.
I think
No.
I think they're
States
over here at
colored
these
troops.
battles.
All the red ones,
Red
all the ones that went Confederate way, that was you guys.
They definitely won those battles. The Confederates saw that and were like, God fucking no.
No, there was some really horrific atrocities where
Really?
black soldiers would go up against Confederate armies and they'd be like, "We're not taking one prisoner,"
Oh.
and they would, yeah. But it went,
It's probably better to be
Then every
taken.
once in a while, the black soldiers would be like, "Yo, yo,
Yo.
Let's fucking go.
Every once in a while, they'd win the battle and be like, "What are prisoners? What are you guys talking about,
Oh.
dude? Fuck these dudes."
Yeah, I could see that.
No, they started using African American soldiers later in the war.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was post, I believe, Emancipation Proclamation, which
Which is right after this.
which would have been 63, I think. maybe.
The Emancipation Proclamation. No, I think the.
Emancipation
65,
happened right
wasn't it?
after this fight. That's all
No,
I know.
Oh, no, that's
Emancipation-
13th Amendment
I'm telling-
abolished.
I just read it. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. So he used Antietam, I think, as a victory
Yeah.
to announce Emancipation Proclamation.
He got the like a
January
been
1st.
chest
New Year's
out.
Day.
Yeah,
New Year's Day, dude. It's a killer resolution.
yeah, because
Slaves.
you know what I'm gonna do this year?
Free the slaves.
It's cool. He stuck with it. A lot of people don't stick with their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, or go back on it.
Yeah.
Like 6
Like
days
within
in and
100
By
be like,
days.
February, he's just like, nah.
Nah.
By February, he gets tired of doing chores. He's like, you know what?
Yeah, he
He
January
used
1st.
Antietam, I believe, as because up until this, he's getting whipped.
Yep. They like to see
The
it on
Union
map.
Army's getting whipped. That's what you're looking at there.
Yeah,
all
they're
those,
getting their ass kicked.
all
dude.
those southern stars on this map.
Whooped his ass.
Yeah, but look what happens here, though, Matthew. Come up here,
Yep.
head up towards
Gettysburg,
Antietam
that's
way,
Gettysburg.
and then you hit Gettysburg, and now it's all
So
downhill.
that sealed the North. They were like they had
Yes.
a nice little thing. And Virginia was
But-
kind of half south, so there's probably a lot of supporters in Virginia.
But again, they cut this off. So they cut off the South.
yeah, they,
So they cut New Orleans off. So that was most of their fucking supplies and shit.
oh,
And then Sherman marched the whole way down here and cut off and burned down Atlanta.
Jesus.
So then they just cut them in half.
So they just destroyed this. Like
they
the
diced
South
them up.
was trying to get up to the North to do what we were doing to them.
Yeah.
We were like, no, dude.
Yeah. Everything is
setting.
usually focused on the Eastern Theater, the Virginia Theater.
Yeah.
And also, look, West Virginia and Virginia is one state here.
I noticed
and
that.
they broke off because West Virginia was actually pro-union.
Really?
A lot of people wouldn't imagine that.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, you would think it was.
You'd think they'd be the most racist.
I always figured.
That kind of helps point to the fact that a lot of this wasn't about racism.
Really?
I mean, I think pretty much it was 1860. I'm sure almost everybody in America was
Pretty racist.
pretty fucking racist.
True. I always thought West Virginia was like, for some reason, I'm like, oh, there's like Virginia, and I'm like, oh, there's West Virginia.
Yeah, West
I always
Virginia.
figured it was like more
wacky.
Virginia than Virginia. What's up with that camera, Gardini? Why'd you shut it down?
Gardini, why would you turn it off?
What the hell? Get it.
We need footage, Gardini.
What the heck, dude?
God damn it, dude.
Crumble under just one
We
fucking.
were at Dunkin' Donuts before this, and I finished my sandwich. So
if he ate that whole bagel, he would have filmed and not wavered at all.
I was like, it's time to go, and he immediately crumbled up the bagel he was not done with.
You think this patriot would like it if me and his daughters interloped?
Jesus Christ, Nate, you're in the fucking.
Yeah, you're gonna come out to
dog.
Antietam and talk about fucking white women?
That's all that's on my mind. That's why I'm here.
Somebody be mad.
You know how many people died on
You're
this
gonna come out here
battlefield,
on
so you can't do that?
You're gonna come out to this battlefield and talk about fucking white women right now?
That's all I'm going to talk about.
Dude, there were so many soldiers died just thinking of that not happening.
Every
Ever.
Confederate soldier died with a smile on his face, knowing he gave his life to make sure that never happened.
Man, how disappointed they are.
True. That was the whole point of the war. There's a secret history they don't want you to know about, and it was just a battle of like the North was just cucks. It was like let them after our women.
True, we
And
want
the
to watch.
South
We
was
want to
like,
watch. Dude.
over my fucking dead body.
True. That was the Battle of Bull Run.
There we go,
Like,
dude.
dude,
That's,
we want to fucking
and
watch.
with that,
We're tired of fucking our wives. We need something else to do. We need to watch
Yeah.
them. We need to get cucked, dude.
I wonder how many times that happened. That's a little
many
nice little
times?
fantasy. Fat
happened.
plantation owner being like, my wife's desires are not being satisfied. Tobias,
Oh my God!
good God,
What
man.
What a ghastly screech escaping from my wife's lips. Honey.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Honey, why are you clutching your belly while he's inside of you? What is that?
You feel it where?
All right. Hey. You want to fuck around?
You feel it where?
My God, how deep is it? Good God.
Oh my God.
All right. So, with that being said, that gives you a good idea of where we're at historically. No, this is 1862. Second Bull Run just went down, bro.
Yeah.
And then I believe second Bull Run.
Yep.
This
Right.
is right on the tail of the second Bull Run.
August
Now,
29th.
we're getting into the Maryland campaign, which is where Stonewall and Robert E. Lee really started shining. McClellan, we'll get into him a little, but
bitch ass, dude.
McClellan was a hoe.
Bitch ass, dude. What do they call him? The captain that never dared.
Yeah,
Imagine going down in history
Lincoln.
like that.
Lincoln was talking mad shit on him.
Jesus, think about that, dude.
But his troops loved him because they all felt like he cared about them. With his inactivity, he was like, I don't want to risk my men's life.
I'm gonna hurt you
He
guys.
also believed he was called the young Napoleon.
Mhm.
He was supposed to be the next big thing. He was a bust.
Was he also
Yeah.
short?
I don't know if he was short. I don't think he was. I think he was just a shade under 6 foot, although I could have been hearing
Yeah.
that about somebody
Pretty
different.
tall.
I could be wrong there.
It's pretty tall.
He was a young man, though, too. He was the young Napoleon. And
He was
Little
calculated.
Mac. They called him Little Mac.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Little Mac. And
That's a dope old
yeah.
white guy name. That's
Little
probably
Mac?
the best. Yeah.
it's pretty good.
You're selling it short.
Well, I think it's fine. And we're not here to discuss nicknames and joke.
Yeah, we're here to cover the fucking
Man,
events that shaped our country.
Set them straight.
Yeah, man.
Because, I think you learned your lesson at Gettysburg. You thought Gettysburg was fuck around.
I'm all here now.
And now I like to see you're all business. You got
I'm
a
all
$30
business. I got a map,
spyglass.
dude. I'm all in, dude. I'm invested.
Now I like to see you with an eye on your past, an eye towards history.
For sure, dude.
And that's what we need to learn to go forward.
Man, I just did a hardcore history and I bombed, dude. So I'm all
You didn't bomb?
I'm kidding. It was fun.
No, you
It
didn't
was
bomb. I
fun.
just didn't understand. I didn't understand.
I had like a very Jungian look into the whole thing. And it
Yeah,
was
well, you approach it very much more philosophically.
true. But no, don't let my ventures spoil this, dude.
What do you mean? We have. Wow, how do you like him now?
Yeah, set the stage. You're a bitch ass McClellan. Although
McClellan's being a hoe. He's afraid to advance. He always overestimates his opponent here. He thinks Lee's army is always 2 to 3 times what it actually is. So this whole time he's been outnumbering his opponent, and he just refuses to attack. And Lincoln's in Washington wiring him like, dude, fucking do it.
Damn.
If you go back and read the article, like the shit they talked back and forth, it's very funny.
Damn.
Like everybody in Washington hated McClellan. McClellan also had an army.
Like a
behind
big-ass
him,
fucking army.
The biggest army in the
60,000
world
men.
at the time, I believe. And he could have just marched it on Washington and been like, who are you telling? He's like, what are you guys saying?
Oh.
I could become dictator of America right now if I wanted. So he always had that in his...
He pussied out of that, too.
Yeah, and he did pussy out of that. But he also, like, he thought he was the fucking man. He thought everyone was out to get him. He thought and there was that. In the North, there was a lot of, like, pussy generalship where they were like, I should be the one who's in control here.
Yeah.
It was much more political. The South had, like, they had it. They were like, Lee's our guy right now. Stonewall's sent here from God. Longstreet's an old war horse. That's a good nickname.
Yeah, that's a good
old
name.
war horse.
Yeah, not as good as Lil Mac.
Lil Mac's nice. And okay.
Old Warhorse.
Old war horse is better than
You don't
Lil
get
Mac.
a lot of olds. You don't get a lot of olds.
They only had olds and littles back then.
Nice.
Every nickname was old.
Oh, that's awesome.
Old Granny. They used to call Lee Old Granny. There's Old Hickory. There's there's a ton. But the fuck was I talking about?
Talking about McClellan, he could have had.
He was pussyfooting around. There was
Yeah.
the Maryland campaign, which was the first invasion into the North, basically from the southern.
They tried it.
So they invaded.
dude.
Maryland was kind of a northern state at this point, and them crossing the Potomac represented an invasion into the North. At which point, a lot of Southern soldiers were like, "What the fuck are we doing, dude? I thought we were defending our homeland.
Yeah.
Turns out we're the invaders. I don't know if I like that."
That's why they started straggling.
Yeah, they said there's a lot of deserters.
Well, that's so Harper. You're talking about Harper's Ferry. That's when they crossed over.
I'm a bit of a deserter.
No, you're not a
I
straggler.
like sweet treats. I mean,
Also, too, with McClellan, you were talking about how they just didn't know how many people were on the.
yeah,
other
they
side. Like,
never knew.
There was no like shit you could Google. You were just like, how many guys they got? They'd be like, fucking lot.
Yeah, it's like I have
shit.
no
You think
idea.
they have more than us? Yeah, probably.
I have no idea how many they have, and all you could rely on was like townspeople or cavalry to follow them, but they couldn't.
Or
They had
private
no idea.
scouts. That was pumping me up when like the governors had their own private scouts. I'm like, yo, go
Yeah.
fucking look at that.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "All right, your guys," and then they'd wire Washington and be like, "McClellan's retarded. Dude. What are we doing? We're gonna all get killed.
Yeah,
we're gonna
let's go.
lose Pennsylvania if you don't do this." But Stonewall was balling out at this point. This is where him and Lee around this time. I think the Maryland campaign results in a failure right here at Antietam, but there's a lot of generalship going on that really is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Second Bull Run,
A lot of bluffs.
a lot of bluffs, a lot of fucking. They're hiding up in the mountains. They're coming out. They're splitting their force. They're dividing their forces in front of a greater enemy, which you'd never do, but they did it. God
Bluff.
damn it. Because they wanted slaves, so they were willing to go fucking nuts for it. That's it. So let's go ahead and start the audio tour.
True.
And we'll be back in a moment, guys.
Excellent.
Perfect. Where's my clock? E404 button. Shoot some beef.
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away.
Take these guys to these types of things, and this is what they do. They make me look like a horse's ass.
In our chapels, Union boys will win the battles. Right away, come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam. Away, away, we'll all go down to Dixie, away, away, we'll all go down to Dixie.
All right.
Well, oh man. Sorry, we were all just crying together, just thinking about the magnitude of what happened here with the gore.
I felt nothing.
Lives lost.
Yeah.
Nate, come on, man.
Nate.
I mean,
I haven't been turned over yet.
So we were at Dunker Church, dude.
Yep.
We went inside. Matt looked at me and told me he wanted to fart during the a ranger giving a nice tour to
there's
us.
two Rangers, yeah.
Nate immediately cleared out 2 families.
They
Yep.
saw me and just got up.
They did, unfortunately.
Well, we walked into an ongoing tour. I didn't know about. I didn't know there was dudes in there that just like role player characters that just talk.
Yeah, they talk
They're
to
just
you.
pure RPG dudes.
Yeah, and you can't skip it.
No.
You just get stuck.
You get
and
stuck in there.
And these guys are just rolling.
I thought it was
with
gonna
like,
be empty. Some guy was like, "Do you know the guy's name's carved into the wall?"
yeah, and he was like, "This used to be. They turned it into a gas station once, where they sold snacks and candies." And he just held a picture, He printed it out of his computer printer at home.
It was like a day. It was an old.
Yeah,
picture.
it was bad.
If I became president, I would cut this fucking budget.
And cut the
Fire
budget
those
to the
guys.
national parks.
Fire those guys. Like, just fucking read it. This is all online. Look it up. You don't need you guys.
So we were at Dunker Church. It was built in 1852. That modest house of worship you guys were just in for pacifist German Baptist brethren became a focal point for Union attacks the morning of the battle.
They're called dunkers because they would dunk people down in the river to baptize them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For unusually long periods of time.
Really?
You know why they did that too?
Why?
They would give you almost like a near-death experience. So you come back and be like, oh, people would have like visions. Your brain runs out of oxygen.
Wait, did you read that? I
I've
thought
heard
their
that
last
before.
name was just Dunker.
No, that's why they were German pacifists. They called
Yeah.
them dunkers.
Really? I had no
they're
idea.
Baptists. Yeah, dude. When you have the scope, you see a little more, dude. I saw that.
Oh, okay. Well, you're
Yeah,
going
they
to throw
call-
it in my face when you teach me?
No.
Anytime you want to impart wisdom on me, you really throw it in my
I
fucking
was
face,
joshing
don't
about
you?
my scope, dude.
No, you made me look like an idiot again.
Yeah,
We're not going to
so
do
they're
any more. We're not,
pacifists.
listen to me. We're not going to do any more tours. If every time we go out
What
here,
the heck?
I'm made to look like a horse's ass. We're at part 2.
Dude, they're the dunkers.
I had no idea. I
They're-
literally thought that was their last name.
No, they're pacifists. They're like pacifist Christian Germans.
Well, now we're at the Poffenberger farm.
Yeah,
Is that a last name, or did
they're
they?
Germans, the Poffenburgers.
Or were they Poffen?
Were they popping burgers?
Yes,
They're just sucking burgers.
sucking burgers. Yeah, there's almost no significance to us being at this dumb
No, the
farmhouse.
farmers. Well, a lot of people died outside of that church,
Yeah,
so that was the main thing. This is just the farm.
This
People
is
were
where
chilling
people
here.
were snacking.
So where guys are taking crap.
these guys that came in here and crapped and snacked at this guy's house. The Poffenbergers had to leave, and then everybody came in and ate all their shit and crapped and jerked off. Everybody was just jerking off in their house. There's just old people all around our car right now.
We're getting
And
swarmed.
they are not.
We're getting swarmed.
Everybody sees microphones and is like, "What the fuck is
They
that?"
see
They've
micro-
never even seen this.
No, then they hear her jerk off,
And
they're
then
like,
everyone,
"Fuck."
general hookers men were jerking off in Poffenberger's farmhouse. How many dudes do you think caught one in there? I mean, it must have been 100 dudes.
Out of, let's
The
say they
house
had
must have
25. What do
reeked
you
of-
think they were 25,000 strong?
Yeah, that house must have reeked of
At
cum
least
and
15,000 dudes.
dysentery and jizz.
Oh yeah, at least 15,000 dudes. Like,
So we're at the Northwoods.
also, too, can I point out just really quickly
Yeah.
about the fact that nobody anymore grows sideburn beards?
this is General Burnside. Do you know why they're called sideburns?
Because of burn. Are you
Because of
serious?
his name.
Are you serious?
Yes, he invented the fucking sideburns.
Man,
Just the fucking.
Everybody saw him and was like, "This guy
Mastodon?
looks so fucking dumb." Look at it.
I mean, that's all bald dudes could do back then, dude. They could do fucking full mastodon facial hair.
That is pretty wild.
It's pretty.
do
Sick. I
like
mean, it's
that.
pretty sick.
You toss a cool hat on him, he's
over.
pretty unstoppable.
I think that's what I'm naturally meant to grow.
Really.
Yeah, I can't get really much connection on here. I might just be a natural sideburn beard.
But I mean, you can take a look at these generals and see who was winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at fucking Longstreet, Jackson, and Lee, and then take a look at Mansfield, who was so old back then they only had a drawing of him. And then Sumner, Edwin Sumner, looks like fucking Biden. They literally were like, "Look at this fucking old geezer." They,
Yeah, dude. Sumner does look like.
But then
Biden.
McClellan, doesn't he look like he looks the part?
He looks good, dude.
Yeah, that's Lil Mac, dude.
He looks like the guy from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like the dude.
He absolutely does. He looks like Will Ferrell's brother in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
His older brother.
He looks good. So yeah, dude. What the
You stop calling people fat.
Come on, man. Have some fucking.
You know what he's
decency.
calling you from his car?
I know what he's called. From his car. That's
He's
why-
talking about physical features as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling him.
No, he's not being racist.
He's being
Dude, don't be a
paranoid, dude.
fucking
What the hell?
Every single
I'm
thing.
very
Dude.
paranoid out here.
No, you
Why,
shouldn't be paranoid.
dude? That's all in your head.
It might
It's
be.
2021,
I don't
bro.
even, dude.
Let
Everybody,
it go.
about half the people here are not racist towards
Yeah,
you.
dude. That's decent. That's decent. Let it go.
We're at the Northwoods.
Everybody's your friend, dude.
So this is
Pushing
general.
everyone away.
Let me tell you what was going on here. If you're following along, Union General Joseph Hooker's men spent the night here, jerking off and fucking crapping on the Poffenberger farm. At first light, the Union attack advanced south from where we are right now, toward Jackson's lines. The stars were still shining when Hooker's jerk-offers became engaged, a soldier would later recall.
Damn.
Wow.
So the Confederates were camped. The Confederates had it on lockdown here.
No, the Confederates were behind us. They're
near
by donkeys.
Okay, they're at the Dunkers Church.
These guys just spent the whole night shitting, jerking, and they were exhausted. And then at first light, the guy said, I mean, the stars were still out when they started their march that way to go fuck with Jackson's boys.
We're
Damn.
not that far from that. They slept that
Yeah.
far away from each
Yeah,
other,
yeah,
just
yeah.
like waiting.
Yeah, and they're like, as soon as the sun comes up, we're
gonna
fucking
fuck
you
them
guys
up.
up.
So
And then the other side was like, no, yeah, right.
So where were McClellan's dudes? If they were chilling, that was a force of 60,000 men.
So McClellan's the head of this. He's
Yeah.
controlling all this.
Where are his dudes?
They're going to be over here by like Boonesboro. This is McClellan's headquarters over here. We're over here. So they still got to cross Antietam Creek. And this bridge, we're going to get to it eventually, is pretty. That's where they had to take this bridge, and it was tough. But we're going to check out a lot of cool things
You're
here.
telling me like 20,000 dudes died, and this guy was just chilling right there with like 60,000 guys.
Dadgummit. I'm not sure about how bad he held back here. I think he did not hold back too much here, but he didn't pursue them after they won.
Oh, okay.
And this was
okay.
kind of a stalemate.
Yeah.
But that counted as a win for the Union.
Yeah, they stopped.
Anytime there's a tie, they were like, we did it.
We won.
No, at Fredericksburg, he did that.
He bitched
I
out.
don't know if it was McClellan. It might have been Burnside.
Well, they were saying the thing that he had 60,000 bros and he had so many chances to attack. And he just didn't.
that was just throughout
the whole
the entire
gotcha.
Maryland campaign.
Gotcha.
But this is where he finally did
Engage.
He was like, all right, let's do it. And it resulted in the single bloodiest day. He fucked off.
He's like, I fucking told you guys.
Yeah, he's like, I knew it. I knew they were gonna be so much better than us. McClellan's such a fucking bitch, dude. If I saw
I'm
him
a Burnside
right now,
guy.
if I saw McClellan right now, I'd punch him.
Dude,
in
if I
his
see his
face.
descendants, I'm
McClellan
gonna
fuck
fucking
you up.
jack them
You
up.
think McClellan would beat me up?
Yeah, him
Little
and
Mac?
his 60,000 boys.
I'll give you that. He did have 60,000 boys.
You wouldn't say shit to McClellan.
Oh, that guy had a car the whole time. That guy that's been riding a bike.
telling
What a
you, he's been
fucking
following
bum ass, dude.
He's a scout.
You think he's a rebel scout?
I think he's a scout.
So we're chronologically we're like now we're
This is the
crossing
start
into
of the battle.
twinkling morning.
So Donkey's Church was kind of just like where shit was chilling. Now it did pop off there eventually,
for sure.
but chronologically, this is the beginning. We're at Poffenberger Farm where the boys were cranking one out as a group. To one last crank with the
It's
fellas.
September, right? So this is like harvest time.
September.
So there's just corn
yeah.
everywhere.
They're just munching. And Poffenberger said when he returned, he was like, everything was gone. Literally, they
Really?
ate every single fucking thing I had on my entire farm.
Fucking animals and shit.
And I'm sure there were crap upper deckers.
Oh.
I mean, just think of an army of billion spuds. That's what it was.
Oh my
It was
god.
20,000 billion spuds just
Feasting.
feasting, crapping,
Cut up your pigs and shit.
just destroying your pigs, taking horse craps, dude. Horse piles.
Oh my
Just
god.
horse piles in every corner.
It had the whole thing no one talks about is how bad this whole thing stunk. The entire time.
Yeah.
It stunk.
Yes.
Walked into that rest stop bathroom or that little bathroom up there. I was like, it must have stunk this bad the entire Civil War.
Yeah, have you ever been to the farm show?
No.
That's what it
It
was.
just stinks.
It just is stonkums.
The fuck is the farm show?
The farm show?
Yes.
Why do
It's
you have
just
to ask
another,
like that?
what's that?
Why do you attack our
It's
culture
called
like
the
that?
farm show.
Yeah,
Why do you?
it's
why-
it's one of Pennsylvania's greatest attractions.
Hey, you know the food you eat? You know the food you eat? You never probably pray over or bless?
I
Yeah.
always
We're just
bless my
celebrating
food.
where that's coming from
Yes.
and having fun about it, but
Farm show might be the #1 white people having fun destination in America.
Yeah, it's like
It
check out this
can't be.
big ass pig.
It's up there. There's
so
a
what do you
butter
do?
sculpture.
What are y'all doing?
There's rodeos. There's rabbit racing. There's dog tricks.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
horse tricks. I mean,
It's pretty good.
you name it. Think of something weird. We're doing it with
It's
animals.
it's like Animal Planet meeting the Food Network
It is.
live.
It's exactly that.
It's awesome.
All right, so let's go ahead and head over to tour stop 3,
Yeah,
the East Woods,
let's head east.
where a small engagement took place there, and we're going to take a look at it.
Let's go.
Let's head over there.
Scope it out. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Nate, pull up your trousers here.
Jesus.
Pull up your slacks.
Are they out? Was my ass out? I don't actually like doing that. I've just been losing ass. Really?
Pull up your slacks. Pull up your slacks. Pull up your trousers. Pull up your trousers. Pull up your trousers. Pull up your slacks.
I've just been losing ass.
Really?
Yeah, so there was those. We're back, dude. So we left the farm, right?
Yes, we left the
They're dumping.
Poffenberger's shithouse. The Cummins shithouse, Poffenberger's farm.
So there's some other bros sleeping in the cornfields, right? Or
Everybody's
around
sleeping
them?
around. There's just dudes farting.
What was the purpose of them waiting that close to each other to start
You
fighting?
can't fight at night.
Is that
They couldn't fight at night.
Yeah.
just in the
Dude, they couldn't communicate to each other. You saw that fascinating. Turn your car off.
Oh, fuck, have
You
some
saw that
respect.
video that fascinating video I showed you. Yeah, they'd have to send like dudes on horses is how they like texted.
I get it.
They'd be like, "What are you doing?" and send a guy on a horse. He's like,
It'd have been a cooler
General
fight.
Jackson wants to know what you're doing.
Just out there with a lantern, it falls.
Yeah, and it's
Field
also
goes ablaze.
it's understandable if people are hemming and hawing a little bit, dude. They're about to go into, Mortal Kombat.
Damn, look at that lady's vagina just swallowing her sweatpants. Oh, fuck.
To answer your question, Nate, they were there, but it's like
She had a
they're
face like
they're-
Charles Bukowski.
They were hesitant. They were hesitant, dude. I can't wait for this guy to come in and just grab you through your
Oh,
window,
just
dude.
beat the hell out of it. Just another Union man lost in the cornfield. Cut down in his prime.
Yeah, they were there. They're gathering intelligence. They knew the enemy was there. They didn't know how
they
many
did
people
no
were there.
fires at night because they were so close.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they were skirmishing. They were like shooting each other, getting a good idea of who's,
I like a good skirmish. That's
Yeah.
I think I'd be built more for a
shoot
good
a little and then
skirmish,
head
yeah.
it run out.
Fucking scream a little, talk shit.
Yeah.
Just shoot into like basically nothing and be like, woo.
Yeah, I've seen how you paintball.
Yeah, you see how
I saw
I
you
am.
running, shooting, and be, woo, woo. Yeah, but then so now we're at the cornfield, and this is do yourself a favor.
It's not funny
Look
anymore.
into it. It's not that funny. A lot of guys died out here.
Yep.
All right. The cornfield, there was so much fighting here within like 3 hours. Thousands of dudes died in like, I mean, some of these guys went in one year. I don't want to say brigade. I'm trying to. I don't know what a division is. It was like 2,500.
The fuck is
Yeah,
this?
it was like
Unit.
2,500 dudes in one thing. 1,100 of them didn't make it out.
Was it 33%?
And when the first one was 33% in the first like 20 minutes
yeah,
casualty rate. That's now always remember the casualty rate means wounded also.
True.
Incapacitated means you can't fight.
Yeah. I mean,
So a lot
it's
of times
fucked up.
when it's casualty numbers, it's not just instant deaths, but it is you got dinged.
You're fucked.
You're done.
Yeah.
You can't. You literally can't stand.
Damn, dude.
But these cornfields, the accounts, there were so many bullets through these cornfields that they'd just been cut down. Like it was a full cornfield. There was so much fighting in it that they were just
They got
it
mowed
was
down.
mowed down by just bullets and just dudes standing there shooting each other in a cornfield.
Well, the battle, the maneuvers were just. It was just like it wasn't exactly Revolutionary War style, but they would
It's
just
just
stand
about,
straight
yeah.
across from each other, fire. Like they would get their turn, boom, and then you'd be like, all right, like everyone goes down around you, then you fire back.
Yeah,
So you just needed. It was just like shark teeth shit. You just needed rows of dudes.
yeah.
You would get annihilated, and the next row would step up. Like, well, I hope they don't shoot me.
What was the
Yeah.
theory behind why that would even work?
Well, it used to work because everybody's guns sucked.
Yeah.
So like in the Revolutionary War and wars leading up to this, that's how you fought. Like it wasn't accurate enough. If you had a big army, you weren't, they couldn't all just spread out and shoot because everybody's shit sucked. But the reason the American Civil War is considered by many, including myself, as the first like modern wars, because they started getting technology with rifling and all this stuff that the bullets went further and more accurately. So they were still using old military techniques like standing in a line and shooting at each other, and it was resulting in a catastrophic amount of casualties.
Yeah.
So
So people when that started were kind of probably standing there like, I won't get hit. These
Yeah.
bullets suck.
Everybody-
Everybody was
Getting
dropping.
ripped up, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this was like it happens in almost every like big war. Like in World War I, it was the same thing. They were riding like horses straight into machine guns.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we gotta learn from this. Although this is 2 years into this war, so you'd think people would start to get the picture.
Yeah,
that-
but you know how that goes, though. It's like, dudes know, like, asbestos fucks them up, and they're like, I'm not wearing a fucking respirator.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking pussy. Yeah. But also,
yeah, it's also guys like we were saying, like Mansfield. He was 14 when he entered West Point, and he was in the class of 1822. This is 1862, and he's leading men into battle.
Yeah.
He graduated college fucking 40 years before this, and he got popped in his chest.
Yeah, he got killed here. It's also, like you were explaining too, so basically the Confederates had like a little kind of like a stronghold, and the Union soldiers were just coming down on them. Like, we got to just bust through this little stronghold, and just go on down. So that was pretty sick. So they're just coming straight at him.
Yes,
it was just head to head.
And Jackson, this is Stonewall Jackson we're talking here.
True.
But he was outnumbered, but they were in the defensive position. Although the Union set up some artillery, you can see it. Mm-hmm. They set it up like out here that was kind of raining down on him pretty good. Yep. So Jackson held off as long as he could. I think he was waiting for old Longstreet.
He wanted reinforcements.
Old war horse, Pete.
Yeah, he wanted some reinforcements.
Yeah, he wanted some reinforcements.
But
and old
man.
Granny Lee was waiting. You like that, Gardini?
It also stunk too. I was hearing about how bad of a sleep they got.
Yeah,
it was cold. It was a day like today. Actually, we got blessed with the perfect.
We were blessed with the
Antietam day.
Yes,
it was a cold, rainy night, and all these dudes are just laying on a field on their rifles.
You can't light a campfire because of so you couldn't even heat up your shitty mush food you stole from the Puffenburgers.
Yeah, they were just laying in like sports coats, basically.
Yeah,
in like 52 degrees, just freezing.
Having just walked for like 3 straight days to get here.
Yeah,
everybody was always racing to get there.
Yeah,
they were. Oh, you always, because everybody was kind of, like we said, was trying to figure out where the other army was. So then once somebody would find it, it was always a race to get your reinforcements to the battlefield first, so you could win.
And you just walk in a straight line at each other.
It'd usually be like, a lot of these guys were on like forced marches of like a day straight, like a full day of walking, and then you just walk straight into battle. Just get popped in the face.
You walk like 100 miles.
You just walk, you walk all day, and then someone just is like,
the military strategy was just like, you would just try to overwhelm people with numbers.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, let's just get more dudes than them and just walk in a straight line at them.
Yeah.
And you shoot. And then
that's why it was so astounding what the Confederates were doing early in the war, at least in the Eastern Theater. They were fucking shit up with significantly less manpower.
Yeah, how?
Because bitch-ass McClellan was chilling. He was afraid.
Pussy.
He's scared.
Meanwhile,
they were mad dog.
Yeah, Little Mac was out like, we need to train more. Our men suck. We need to do this. It's like, dude, the Confederates are losers.
Yeah.
Go punch them in the face.
Yeah, go hit him with your rifle.
Go get him. Meanwhile,
how do you not care about this, Nate?
Grant's out west. Nate,
I'm trying.
What do you mean you're trying? All right.
I'm trying.
Pretend his name. Pretend it's General Lil Yachty. All right.
What? I mean,
pretend
what
it's Puff
it?
Daddy.
No,
okay?
I mean Lil
What is it about the Civil War that bothers you?
What don't you get about what we were fighting about here? States' rights. All right, Nate.
What was going on with the CTEs?
Oh, they were
CTEs.
They were out here slaughtering. I think we caught most of the bodies. They don't talk about it. It's like World War II. They don't show it, but you know what happened.
Oh, yeah, you think it's a conspiracy to hide the African American casualties?
Yeah, where were they? Where were those troops at?
I don't know exactly where they're at. They did say they were at Antietam, though. They said they were at Antietam. They fought in what's that? Richard? I don't know, somewhere in Virginia. What's that place with an R in Virginia? Richmond. They fought in Virginia. They
fought a lot. I think at the beginning of the war, though, which is, we're still early in the war, I think the North was hesitant. They still had a racial bias where they thought they were poor soldiers.
Yeah.
They thought they wouldn't be good. And it turns out they were beasts.
They also put the Union wore blue usually, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at pictures of the USCTs and they're just like wearing the brightest colors, like the easy, just all white.
No.
They have them in all white.
Nate,
You're
it's all
exaggerating.
Oh, you mean in the war where they were dying to free those men? Yeah, I'm sure they had it out for them.
Yeah, man, I'm sure. Yeah, it's their fault. They needed to be freed.
You're saying?
No, I'm not saying that.
You're saying
How
they
dare you?
You're saying they gave the colored troops
I don't
like
mean to put that
sky
on you.
blue Dada?
They actually did.
They gave like sky blue Dada fucking
They
outfits.
did. They definitely gave him velour Sean Johnny.
Just sweatsuits.
They had Kangol hats instead of.
Yeah, but it's good they showed up, because at this point, I think we talked about it a little bit when we were at Gettysburg. But what the white man thought was cool back then was like zouaves. They would dress like French soldiers, wearing like, if you look them up, they look like fruitcakes.
So this is just from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is just
we're just the beginning of the day. This is just and already dudes are getting fucking rocked.
Yep.
Some of the hookers said this was the worst fighting he'd ever seen. I mean, these generals are like, what are we doing?
Did he exterminate any Indians?
Hooker?
Yeah.
Probably.
So he probably saw some pretty nasty shit, and he's like, "This is fucked up."
Yeah, a lot of these guys.
Also, dude, Mansfield got fucking crushed here.
Yeah, Mansfield got hit in the.
He got hit first thing in the morning.
Yeah, he got hit early in the morning.
Oh.
And what he was doing was he was telling his men, stop firing. We're firing at our own men, and he was wrong.
Oh.
And they just
the Confederate just shot him in the chest.
Yo, dumbest way to die.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Like, everybody stop!
What do we even do? Ugh.
Yeah.
Damn. So they went down to General first. It wasn't even an official coffee break. Actually,
No.
It's funny how the hours correspond. They actually stop right around the time of a coffee break.
9 a.m. They're like, a little lull in the fighting. Everybody get your mud.
Get some Joe going on.
Get a
here.
cup of Joe.
Dude, none of these people even had their coffee yet.
No, that's why no one was talking to him.
What a fucking I'd be so crabby, dude, if I woke up on like wet, damp, and cold. Hadn't
And you and all your boys, they were like,
coffee yet.
go, you guys have to march. And it's just, do I?
I would have straggled so fast.
Oh, my God.
I would have straggled me as soon as they were like, "You're up." I'd have been like, "No, I'm not.
Well, I'm not. I'm not doing it.
I'm going back to."
And then you know what they would have
Houselbergers,
done?
dude. Shot me.
Shot you on the spot.
I would have taken my chances, dude.
You're taking your chances of getting executed
Dude, I
right
would
away.
have booked. I would have booked.
True, they
dude.
would have missed. They would have
would've got
absolutely
me,
missed.
dude. I would have zigzagged and booked. I would have been out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have shown up. I would have had it fucking heart to some beautiful farmer's daughter. And be like,
Mm.
"Ma'am, what they're doing out there is wrong."
Yeah, you could have
Dunk
said
me
it's
in the
against
river.
my
I'm a
religion.
dunker. I'm a dunk 'em, dude. Dunk me in the river, dude. I'm joining up.
Yeah, it'd be a good time to become a pacifist and be like, this is my religion.
This is
dude.
wrong.
Yeah.
You know, people stop there like, I like this. I'm a dunker now.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Well,
Yeah,
the dunkers
yeah.
got fucked up. The whole farm got basically fried.
Yeah, dunkers got fried.
They were like, "We don't believe in war," and war was just blazed their farm up. And it's like,
Yeah.
the little
Yeah,
church. It's like,
Well, war doesn't believe in you.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I remember regaling you this tale when our time at Gettysburg, but there was a family at First Manassas where it was fought, Bull Run, the first Bull Run, and they were like, "Man, war sucks. We're getting out of here." And then they moved to Appomattox, which was the final battle. So both the first and last battle were fought on their land.
Really?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
That's hilarious.
This guy wants to park me in.
Yeah, this is a setup.
He's out of his fucking mind.
This is
Dude.
making me.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, well that's the
So
cornfield.
yeah, so we're up at 6 a.m. So what was that? 3 hours of just
just butt fucking,
thousands of people getting fucked up.
just getting shot in a pretty small area.
And the fucking corn just got mowed down by bullets. That's pretty
Wow,
insane.
good God, here we go. This is the one I was talking about. So this one in 20 minutes, we're gonna head to the Westwoods here in a second. In 20 minutes, over 2,200 Union soldiers were killed or wounded. 20 minutes.
That's after the coffee break.
This is right after the call. They just got their coffee, so they were fucking. The Confederates.
fired
The
up.
Confederates had their coffee, so they were a little more accurate.
Yeah, they're chatting.
2,200 dudes killed or wounded in 20 minutes.
So the Union, and they traded. The cornfield was like the Union held it. The Confederates, they went back and forth.
Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth. Like right here was very, very fierce.
And then the Union
Union
starts
broke
to-
through.
They broke through. So
Yeah.
now that's where we're headed next. The Union broke through the cornfields. They lost a lot of good men.
Lost a lot of good boys.
Broke through the cornfields. Now they're headed down the West Woods. Like, yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. And it's just
never-
artillery.
Who are you texting?
I'm not
There's
texting.
we're
I'm
not texting.
Googling Antietam ghosts. I'm wondering if this place is
Of
known
Of course
to be
there's
haunted.
ghosts, Nate.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm wondering. if it's
2,200 ghosts in
haunted.
20 minutes.
Yeah, true. It's a lot of unfinished
Just
business.
think about that, though. 2,200 in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's like the entire. Siri, how many guys died in Afghanistan?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
there's not
no,
a
I
lot.
don't. I think it's more than that now. I think now it's. I don't know. I don't
In
know where we're
Afghanistan?
at. Yeah,
Who knows? I don't think it's that many though.
I don't know.
2,200
I look like a
Definitely
goddamn
not
fool.
20.
I think it's like 7,000
out of how long's that battle been going on?
for like fucking our entire lives.
Yeah, there's probably
Since-
dudes over there just like dying of the flu,
Well,
heat stroke.
yes.
Looking up the ghosts.
But it's significantly more. If we had a battle like that today, we'd be just rocked. How many people were 9/11? 1,200 or so.
A total of 2,300 and 2,312 U.S. military personnel in Afghanistan have died since 2001.
Yeah,
This is that amount in 20 minutes right there.
Yeah, there's a ghost tour that
was pretty good. I got that
7.
almost exactly right? I did
Yeah.
I did try to hedge my bet and say 7,000, but
Yeah, you want to be respectful.
I did want to be respectful to the Afghanistan war vets.
Yeah. Well, dude. So yeah, that in 20 minutes, that many people died.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah, that's pretty.
These
nuts.
dudes, and that was just Union. That's just Union. Normally, when they're like, "Oh, this is the most casualties in the war," it's because it is. Both sides are American. This is just Union in 20
dude.
minutes.
Yeah, the Confederates are probably getting fucked up. They probably got fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah, they
right
got
after
fucked
that.
up for this. We're gonna get there. That's gonna come at the sunken road,
Nice.
aka Bloody Lane. You know it's bad if in this battle they're like, "That one's Bloody Lane." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
dude.
a cornfield where 2,300 dudes got fucking gunned down in a minute.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Why couldn't they
let's
just
go.
talk it out?
I wish they tried to talk it out, but the bitch ass politicians started yapping. That's what happened. These dudes had none of these young boys in these fights had any fucking clue what was going
I
on.
mean, dude, it's so crazy how that's the ultimate say.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
Just
think you guys are
fucking-
talking about
it's
the
like, all right.
important stuff.
What do you think the important stuff is?
The
Nate?
ghost,
The ghosts.
definitely the ghost.
Nate, you're making a fucking mockery.
I think I'm taking
What,
this
name
very
one
seriously.
thing. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Give us something about ghosts, Nate. Go ahead. Tell us about ghosts. You fucking
no, I
fool.
didn't. I didn't get the. I didn't get the information
You
yet. But you
fucking-
guys seem like it's not a thing. You're acting like
You're
it's
talking like a jagoff.
Talking like a man
Go
who
ahead.
knows what's
Tell us
important.
about ghosts.
You're straggling from this goddamn podcast.
Yeah.
No, there's a ghost tour that's not that far away.
Of course,
I'm
there's a fucking ghost
I'm really
tour,
into
dude.
that now. I think that's what I'd rather be doing. Can you guys
Yeah.
drop me off at the ghost tour?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. Don't leave me there though. I'm not comfortable out here.
Yeah,
Well, you
Nate, we
knock
get it.
it
You
off.
hate
Oh
white
my
people. We
God.
get it.
hate white people.
Why aren't
God.
you comfortable? You know, I go to the south side of Chicago 4 times a year.
And jog.
Have a good old time, dude.
Yes.
Have you ever been to the south side of Chicago?
Yes,
Yes.
I go there regularly.
What do you
My
think
wife's
his-
from the south side of
his
Chicago, Nate?
Betrothed
okay.
is.
I'm there all the time.
All right. Excuse me.
I think it's very nice. I like it there. Everyone's saying it's wild. I have a good time. I go for a jog.
Wear your hat to the left.
No,
Just dead
Nate.
straight
Not
on.
everything's about fashion and dress and race, dude. I just jog. I jog.
I wish everybody could see that Matt was looking out a window at the cornfield at Antietam. No, Nate, not everything's about that. Nate, if you want to come on this tour and act like a fucking idiot.
I'm not. I'm trying to learn.
This happened last time. Me and Matt went out, and Brian Six acted like a fucking fool on the field of battle. He was high off his ass.
I think people get true. He was still
Oh, yeah.
residuals from gummies. Hey, he's fucking stoned.
And you're smoking a vape pen at the guest shop
I was trying to
at the visitor center at Antietam.
trying to get the full experience, take it all in. That's
I'll
how
be
I
honest.
enjoy things.
I'll be honest. If you want to make it about race, there's one black guy here today at the battlefield that I've seen. Well, no, 2. I
True.
take that back.
True.
And 50% of them, at least, are high on drugs. I'm sure that man. I'm almost certain that man that got out of his car dressed like a post-apocalyptic monster who ripped a flower out of the field for his
It was a
lovely.
beautiful flower.
That was a nice
That
gesture.
was a nice flower.
Yeah.
We all assumed he was taking a fucking Puffenberg out in the field. We all thought he was going out to the field to either jerk or shit. And he ended up gathering a flower for his lovely woman.
Oh my god.
A lone daisy.
That was
that was
sweet.
really
Yeah,
cool.
fuck. Whatever. I got my lady a nice Iron Brigade t-shirt.
Yeah, man. I
That's
got
about as fucking cool as it gets.
pretty a mug.
Yes. All right. On to the next stop.
Yeah, dude.
Nate,
Let's go.
Let's pick up the energy a little bit. We might. All right.
I'm trying to have a good time.
Perfect. Where's my clock? E404 button. Shoot some beef.
Oh, way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away, right away, come away. Where cotton's king and men are chattels, Union boys will win the battles. Right away, come away, right away, come away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away. Each Dixie boy must understand that he must find his Uncle Sam. Away, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie, away, away, away. We'll all go down to Dixie.
Edit that out. Edit all that out.
That's you hear the purr of the cruise. All right.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well-
what a fucking trek.
Went to the Bloody Lane.
Wasn't worth it.
Ran into Thomas Marr.
Well, it was actually very worth it.
It
So
was extremely worth it.
yeah, and I would say too. So I'm just laying out the movements of the battle. So they came through and just broke their way through Stonewall Jackson.
Yes. Oh, big time, big tough Stonewall
Yep.
Jackson got his ass exposed, baby.
Busted, dude. And they came down through the West Woods. That's where we looked at, where 2,200 dudes just got absolutely rocked and smoked. Then they went down to the Mumma Farm, dude.
Yeah.
Confederates. So we had the Stausenbergers, whatever their name. We were
Yeah.
crapping and jerking off.
Crapping and jerk house.
The Confederates are crapping and jerking off on the Mumma Farm.
Yes.
And then when they saw the Union Jacks came and the Union guys, they came and burned it down.
Yes.
Pretty fucked up.
Keep going. I'm driving. The reason I'm
basically-
driving is because we're late.
Yeah, we're running late now. We kind of goofed off.
We fucked around. Everybody was hopping on monuments and making a mockery of everything.
No, not
We're
me.
just having a good time, man.
Not me.
I was trying to turn this not shitty, boring tour into.
Whoa.
Look, man, I was
Dude,
happy.
now
I
you
was
ta-
happy to see.
Man,
one
you could have
thing-
stayed at the hotel and pulled your pud and smoked your weed all day if
I
you
know,
wanted.
and I really
Like
wish
the
that's the
fucking
way.
groundhog you are.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, so they went through there. And basically, the Union just came down and lost a bunch of
Matthew,
dudes.
put on
but
your safety
won.
buckle.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm
The
very
Union
sorry.
was getting smutted this whole battle.
Now the Union, I believe the Confederates suffered slightly more casualties. It ended up very close, and the outcome of the battle could be deemed a draw. However, it did stop the Southern Maryland campaign. This was the Southern first kind of invasion into the North, and this battle here at Antietam shut them down.
Yeah, but especially the South was coming off that big victory too with the Harper's Ferry.
Yeah,
this
they
was
had
an
just-
absolute shutdown,
Stonewall had just taken Harper's Ferry, hardly any casualties there, and then so McClellan. Now we just talked to two tour guides that said McClellan got
Volunteers.
They said Lil Mac got a bad rap.
Yeah, I heard that.
They knew the book I was listening to, and they said that guy hated McClellan, and it fired me up. I hated McClellan because of that book, and I'd like to rescind all of my negative comments about Lil Mac, the young Napoleon.
what do those geezers know? They
Yeah,
just-
I would like to question their credibility. They never even heard of the United States colored troops.
Well, I had not either until you started saying it.
Oh, okay.
it was funny when you're like, "What about the USCT?" And he was like, "What?"
Yeah, he was like, "What is that?"
But then he gave you that nice little story. He said, "Hey,
He brought up the movie Glory.
yeah."
Well, it's an interesting thing, and it's a nice thing.
He also was like, Hollywood took over. They didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's Shaw.
yeah.
Shaw was here. He fought at Antietam, and this is where he got wounded. And then he went back to Massachusetts and founded the first African American corps in the well, not corps, but brigade in the war. They were the guys who went balls deep on the Southerners in South Carolina at Fort Wagner. Go ahead.
He took him south.
Take a gander into that, if you would.
Yeah, that must have been. To be honest, that must have been pretty fun.
What if you were
Just be a black dude shooting people in the south,
Yeah.
like right.
Well, a
during
lot of
slavery.
them, they were from Massachusetts, so his brigade was free men.
True.
So they did volunteer, which is pretty tight,
Very true.
you know?
That would be pretty fun.
Yeah, the volunteer.
I mean, that's breaker of chain stuff.
That is. I mean,
That's breaker
100%
chains.
actually what that is.
Dude, that must have sucked. You're a fucking farmer down there, and you see a bunch of black, like a black army, and you're like, "Ah,
I'm sorry, guys.
yeah."
I'm sorry.
They're wearing them white suits that are covered in blood.
Oh, no.
That stinks.
Yeah, that had to be,
Pretty
that had
dope.
to, yeah, that had to
That's
be a real.
definitely a rub of the eyes. Like, you rub your eyes once, and you go, shit.
Fuck. Yeah, that'd be like, one day if just good. Had a brigade coming at you, and you're just standing there like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. And then they all started being meta about war,
True.
and they're terrible. Anyway.
So, just dude, wrap the battle up, dude.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up.
The Union came in.
Union came in, broke down the lines. The South kind of regrouped and formed I'm forgetting the word. Whatever, it doesn't. A rear guard. They started retreating slowly. The Union kept pushing them, but then they stopped. The McClellan did not pursue Lee's army across the Potomac, which Lincoln argued would have crushed the Southern army. It would have ended the war right there in 62. Instead, we've got 3 more bloody years because of McClellan's pussyfooting. McClellan was replaced after this battle, in comes Burnside, old Sideburns, and he was a fucking inept, retarded man who, with his dumb sideburns, led his men into an absolute massacre at Fredericksburg. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We got to see Thomas More.
Yep.
Got to see that statue. As we're on the microphone right now, we're crossing over Antietam Creek along a bridge where so many men must have perished trying to accomplish the thing this Chevy Cruze accomplished in 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, the bros just walked down a hill across a cornfield. Everyone's getting shot, and they just walked through a bunch of bullets, and then at the end, we're like, we win. Like,
Oh,
nice.
you mean the Irish Brigade there?
Oh, that was the
I know
Irish
you liked
Brigade.
that.
Yeah. Came through the cornfields, used up all their ammunition, charged people with bayonets, and then everyone's like, yo, you guys are done.
Then everybody on the Union was like, all right, you guys, take a break.
Yeah, take a break.
Go to the back and rest because you guys are you being extra.
True. So yeah, that's the story of the battle, dude.
That's Antietam.
Just blasted through Stonewall Jackson, came around the old. Didn't Sideburns come around the side and start?
Burnside did well.
He flanked them.
He did all right, but I'm saying he ended up being a fool.
True. I mean, yeah, he looks.
You take a look at Fredericksburg. He was one of the most. I mean, it's dumb.
Well, they were
what he
talking
did.
shit on McClellan. He's like, I'm not about to be no fucking historical bitch. So
True.
He walked up the hill and fucking. He's like, that's the fine line we all have to float between being a bitch and a total fool.
Yeah.
A total disastrous fool.
Yeah, we're passing McClellan's headquarters right now. You spit at him?
Coward.
Yeah.
Little Mac, bro.
Little Mac, I don't know. He's a tough figure in history.
Well,
You know?
Gardini was saying when we talked to those two aged volunteers, he said one of the best things to do to guys like that when they tell you something, go, yeah, I know.
You'd like to be mean to those old men that are standing in the rain trying to. They were so happy that young men were there to learn.
Oh my God! They must be getting like people must be doing the most like athletic jukes and spin moves at their family parties to get away from them. And they're like,
Oh my
well, actually,
God.
and they're like, whoa. Some dude just crosses them up and fucking.
Badminton was actually invented right here at the Battle of Sharpsburg. It's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, some dude's
Grandpa
just staring down a
dork.
tray of like a Stromboli and just being like, "Fuck, I gotta get out of this.
Yeah.
Refill my fucking soda."
Well, guys,
Dude, there's the battle.
that was the Battle of Antietam.
Really boring.
No Gettysburg. It's no. It's not
It certainly
boring.
is no Gettysburg, but
It's not boring.
nothing in America. Let me tell you something.
Bore fest.
Nothing
I
in America
fell
is-
asleep on the
Hey
tour.
Nate, could you shut the fuck up?
All right, I just needed to say my piece. I'll be
What
done.
What is your piece?
You
You're
didn't
trying
fall
to.
asleep.
No, I know what you're doing because when you and I had a nice walk down, Nate and I had a nice walk together on Bloody Lane, where so many fucking men had laid down their lives for this country and the idea of this country.
Yep.
And Nate did have to come to terms with the fact that it's pretty interesting. And the fact is, you care about this country, and you think it's unblack of you to admit that this is a pretty cool place.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
And that's a damn shame. It's a crying shame.
It's the world we live in.
You don't have to be your race should not dictate how you feel about what a goddamn
Did your race not dictate how you felt about the Irish Brigade?
What the hell does that even
That's
mean?
our ethnicity, dude.
That's our ethnicity. All right?
You guys are playing with words now.
No, we're not.
Oh,
You're trying to tomato me, and I don't
nah,
like it.
dude.
All right.
You thought it was interesting. We all thought it was interesting.
You had a nice time, Nate.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Yo,
Just tell the people
Be
you
a
had a nice
beacon,
time.
Be a
dude.
beacon, dude. Be a beacon of
Say,
light.
guys-
Shine the way forth.
Yeah.
Come on,
Bore fest.
All right. Well,
dude.
you're Mr. Cool, aren't you? You're just too cool for something as sweet as
I had a
Antietam.
good time hanging
That's
with
it.
my
That's
homies.
dude. That's basically your 4th of July. You're gonna act like it's not a big deal.
My 4th of July is Juneteenth.
Yeah. Do you know what
happened?
Juneteenth
Yeah, what
is?
happened on that?
That was when they finally got news of what had happened up here. That was them winning that battle. That Irish Brigade storming across that led to a victory that allowed Abraham Lincoln to announce the Emancipation Proclamation, which is Juneteenth. Please. Juneteenth is just when I think it was a plantation in Texas finally got the word. They were working until June. It was a long time after.
So that happened in September, and all the way until summertime.
No, I think it was June of 65 or 66. I think it
Oh,
was
the
after
end
the
of the war.
I think
Yeah.
the war ended in April at Appomattox.
Yes, you just witnessed one of the dominoes that fell that led to that holiday, and it's a lot of my people died to do that, and I feel like you just absolutely.
You guys, you
I
guys
feel
are
like you're just kind of like spitting in the face of the sacrifice that people who share some sort of similar bloodline with me did, and that I totally personally identify with.
We definitely didn't put ourselves in, but I'm happy you guys had a good time. It was
I don't know. I think historically, some of you did put some of you in that space.
True. That's another conversation.
So watch out. Watch out for our next episode. Slavery.
The East Coast of Africa, the West Coast of
Our next
Africa.
hardcore history. Slavery. We're going to really delve into it.
I want no parts of that.
No, neither do we. Our hit new podcast. We could sell that to fucking NPR. Like, oh wow, are you a white woman investigating chattel slavery?
We should do that, and then at the end be like just harp on the last 4 chapters and be like, yeah, and that coast of Africa, they did sell a lot of their own
Yeah,
squad.
start really pointing at just blaming black people for slavery. That's pretty tight.
Well,
Tight move. Well,
Gardini.
folks, Gardini,
called a wrap.
Nathan, why don't you hand the mic to the guard dog and see if he has any
Final words,
Final
yeah.
words, Gardini. Did you enjoy yourself? What did you think overall?
I loved it. It was a great experience. I love the Civil War. I love our great country's history.
Oh man, I
I
almost
keep thinking-
spilled the beans on your DOS just now. I almost accidentally spilled the beans on the Gardini dossier. All right, no DOS. I won't release the
I always
DOS.
keep laughing about a black guy calling Antietam Antietam.
Auntie.
Antietam.
There you go. See? Now, Nate, where is that coming from you? There was no fun. It was just saying, no, I don't like it.
I was trying to take it all in. I was just trying to take it all in, man.
You had fun. I think you had fun.
It was all right.
You had the most fun, Nate.
I had the most
You were
fun.
I
jumping
could
around.
tell you were hopping around.
I
Hooting
only
and
had
hollering.
fun because I have fun being rude at the situation and just watching you just have genuine, like, hands behind your back, like, America, joy, both of you.
I mean,
Dude, the
I
fantasy
wish.
you're constructing of us is just sick,
If
dude.
anything, I just described what you guys described, the experience you had. Just
It's too bad that you've been psyoped into believing that America represents just white supremacy. So therefore, if you like America and its ideals, you're supporting white supremacy.
True.
Instead of supporting what was supposed to be the most free nation in the history of man.
Yep. Fighting to release itself from the grip of the tyranny that presents itself in every age, that's presenting itself now, and it seems like you're just sleepwalking right through it.
I'm just living in the real world, guys. You can pretend that all of this stuff. No, I had a good time.
You're still snoozing in your little Matrix pod, dude.
I'm woke, bro. Woke as hell over here.
Yeah.
Guys,
No, I'm playing. I know I just burned. Everybody was like, I hate Nate. Kill him. Never have him again.
no,
just
no,
not
no,
at
all. I had a
no,
great
no,
time.
no, they
Some,
get it.
probably about
Nate.
3/4.
like a good chunk.
I'd say 3/5. Yeah, 3/5 compromise. No, that's not. Look, guys, we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
We got a big show at Magoob's tonight,
Wow.
and
Well, by the time they hear it, it'll be in the past.
yes,
Safely ensconced in the past for all of eternity.
not as
just
many
like the
fats.
fields.
Not nearly as many fats.
I'll tell
here.
you what, man. I didn't see that many.
There's a lot of hills here. That's the problem. Gettysburg
Yeah.
lies nice in a little valley.
Yeah, I didn't see. Although I didn't see. It was a rainy day, so the Gettysburg day was nice and warm.
Yeah, the fats were out with the rain.
Yeah.
They
You
said
give
that-
you give a fat an excuse to hit the couch, man. See that gray
I
sky
take it every
forecast.
time.
Yeah, you see that gray sky forecast, and
There was a parade, and fats do love parades. Any
True.
excuse to sit on the street and be like, "Oh, I did something."
Ooh,
But-
some BBQ.
If you're a fat and you get stranded out here, you're fucked in the rain. Where's the barbecue?
Some barbecue right there.
Where?
They say that right to this left. I don't know
Left?
if it's actually there or not.
Oh, that'd be nice.
All right, we're gonna go hit some
We're
barbecue
gonna eat
right
some
now.
barbecue. Good night.